myself, I am Raza, and my wife Amna. We are both running this business as a family. This is our family side business. We are slowly transitioning ourselves, to do this as our full-time business in future. Well, one of us has already transitioned. Amna, back in days she used to work, but now she's fully into this business. I'm still doing my job and helping her in the back end, as a support. But in future, um, I'm also thinking to retire early.
Early retirement.
Yeah, yeah.
Inshallah, inshallah.
And we are basically from Pakistan, moved to Canada in 4 or 5 years back. And Amna is a customer support professional. I am from an HR background. I work with a public sector organization here in Canada. And we have 4 kids, as you mentioned in the beginning, including an active toddler. That keeps
Who
us
doesn't
busy.
have an active toddler? Everybody.
Yeah. We started this business, I think, around 14 months back, little over a year. And it was this wonderful lady, Nakilla, who met Amna on a phone call. In fact, Nakilla was a customer to Amna on the call while she was.
That's an interesting story that I want to know.
Yeah. And Amna was selling, a home comfort plan to Nakilla. And Nakilla cross-sold this business opportunity to Amna in return. And somehow, during the call, it was not possible because the calls are recorded.
Yes.
So yeah, she got to know about this opportunity, and then later she discussed with me, and we thought, okay, it's a free webinar, why not? And so we watched the webinar. We got some idea, a high-level idea, not exactly, but we just thought, okay, this is something that that we can do, and on top of what we are already doing. Because if you want to do anything, again, the first question is, okay, if it is another job, can we do that with our family size and with our family responsibilities? So any second job, both of us, we could not afford to do any other job, to increase our income. So we just thought something online, and it's something that we can do, in addition to our jobs. So we just jump right into it,
And here you are soaring high. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So happy to have you on board. And
oh my God. First of all, thank you so much, Maria, to, put all 5 of us, but Amana is of course busy with Muhammad. So thank you so much. I am Nakilla. Originally, I'm from Afghanistan. I started this business November 2nd, 2020. And as Raza mentioned, it is absolutely the same way blessing from Tehmina. I saw Tehmina's ad and I click in it and I watched the webinar, I joined. Literally, it is one of the best thing I ever done through online. I have done before different businesses from Facebook. I am that type of person that I click to any links that it comes in my page and I join. And
that's how you find new things, right?
Yeah, before I watched the 90-minute free webinar on November 2nd, I actually joined another business, ebook. It was 14 days trial, and I paid like about 900 for just the trial to join. When I watched at the same time, within a few days different, when I saw Tehmina, I joined. I asked for my refund. I said, no, this is the business I want, because the training is there. Yeah, the training was there. And when I joined our private group, Facebook group, I was new. This is something that I can retire easily. I stay home with my kids and not working full time. And within 9 months, this blessing for sure, it was just like it allowed me to stay home. I'm now full-time doing this business and also with my kids. And this is genuinely, I talk with anyone, I genuinely tell them that, watch the webinar, take the second step. You don't know that what's behind the second step.
And our beloved Tehmina here.
So about myself, most of you know me, so I don't want to make it very long, but I'm from India. I've been in Canada 20 years, been in banking almost 9 years before I started this amazing business. And all thanks to a mom's group that I was on with Maria. And that's when I got introduced to it by her. So I am so blessed that, she brought this business into my life. And along with that, just knowing her, the kind of friendships we've built, we are more like sisters. And but yeah, so I've been a full-time digital business owner now since January 2021. Absolutely loving what I do. That's it.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हम लोग देख रहे हैं people are successful here या वो पैसे भी बना रहे हैं, they are leaving the job, as Raza said that उनकी वाइफ ने भी अपनी जॉब छोड़ दी या आप दोनों भी जॉब क्विटर हैं. तो ऐसा क्या sometimes people like only some people can be successful in this business, or you have to have something in a background that you're coming with that makes you successful. So what do you think, what made you guys successful in this business? Or anyone can answer one by one, whatever, because I don't want to say. I think jo bhi lead le.
So let me start, if you don't mind. Okay. So just looking at all of us, we honestly, all of us come from different backgrounds, completely different fields, right? So Maria is, from social service. Nakilla was an early childhood educator. Raza is a payroll specialist. Amna is in customer service, and I was in banking. We all come from completely different backgrounds, and I think even our जो हम जितना जानते थे ऑनलाइन स्पेस के बारे में वो भी बहुत लिमिटेड था. I mean, I think Nakilla was a little bit more into Facebook, उसको ज्यादा पता था, मुझे honestly कुछ नहीं पता था. So we all come अलग अलग knowledge लेके, हमारे अलग levels of knowledge, right? So honestly, it doesn't matter आप कहाँ से शुरू करते हैं. That's what our business is. Anybody over 18 can do it. हमारे इसमें ऐसे भी लोग हैं जो 60-65 years के हैं, and we have younger people as well. So there's nothing that we really need to bring in. My thing is that anything that you do, जब हम कोई job भी करते हैं ना, उसमें कुछ लोग जो है वो ज्यादा तरक्की करते हैं, right? उनका ज्यादा प्रमोशंस होते हैं, जल्दी होते हैं प्रमोशंस. तो इट्स द सेम वे एज दिस. जो ज्यादा मेहनत करेगा या जो ज्यादा चीजें करेगा जो रिक्वायर्ड रहती है बराबर टाइम पे, वो उनको ज्यादा बेनिफिट मिलता है, प्रमोशंस मिलते हैं. तो इट्स द सेम वे, रिजल्ट्स मिलते हैं. इट्स द सेम वे विद दिस बिजनेस एज वेल. एंड व्हाट इज इट लाइक टू हैव एन ऑनलाइन बिजनेस? Online business is the way to go now, because we are in 2022 right now, right? The world is completely changing. Very soon we will be sitting at home and teleporting ourselves, मतलब यहाँ बैठे बैठे हम दूसरी दुनिया देख रहे होंगे, and वो VR already शुरू हो गया है, like virtual reality, and there's so many things. So online business is already here. It's not कि आने वाला है, वो आ चुका है, and pandemic की वजह से वो ज्यादा accelerate हो चुका है. Right? It's become very, very prevalent. जो लोग ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग नहीं करते थे वो ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग करने शुरू कर दिया, राइट? बहुत चीजें ऐसी थी जो स्कूल्स ऑनलाइन नहीं थे, पर्सनल थे. अभी ज्यादा ऑनलाइन स्कूल्स प्रेफर करते हैं लोग, बिकॉज इतने इश्यूज हो रहे हैं इन पर्सन में. कभी टीचर्स को कोई मसला हो जाता है, कोई बीमार हो जाता है, ये हो जाता है, तो काफी
कंट्रोल ना घर में.
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. सो सेम वे विथ ऑनलाइन बिजनेस. ऑनलाइन बिजनेस के इतने ज्यादा फायदे हैं इसीलिए कि आप लिमिटेड नहीं होते ज्योग्राफिकली. आप घर बैठे बैठे किधर भी रीच आउट कर सकते हैं. आपकी ट्रेनिंग ऑनलाइन हो जाती है, आपको पर्सनली किधर जाना नहीं पड़ता है. ये नहीं है कि डे ऑफ लेना पड़ता है. अगर आप छुट्टी पे जाना चाहे तो आप छुट्टी पे भी जाके अपना बिजनेस कर सकते हैं. तो काफी कुछ उसके फायदे हैं. देयर इज सो मेनी. आई जस्ट वांट लाइक मे बी रजा कैन ऐड समथिंग मोर. वो थोड़ा बहुत
रजा, मुझे ये आपने मेंशन किया था कि आप लोग ऑब्वियसली हर कोई चाहता है अपनी इनकम बढ़े, वेदर हस्बैंड और वाइफ जॉब कर रहे हैं, स्टिल इट्स वेरी एक्सपेंसिव. और अभी तो आप ना पूछे gas prices and all those where they're going. Oh my God, it's crazy. And I'm so blessed that we have something in our hand that we are already running this business. लेकिन आपने कहा कि हम लोगों ने ये सोचा कि हम कुछ ऑनलाइन बिजनेस करते हैं, तो आपने और भी बिजनेसेस को ट्राई किया था या कुछ और देख रहे थे या नो?
नहीं, हमने और कुछ नहीं देखा था. लेकिन ये सबके साथ ऐसे ही है. इमिग्रेंट्स जो आते हैं, we are first generation immigrants. The moment you come here, and then your first challenge is to to find a job, and then to make sure that you're able to pay your bills, you're able to pay your house rent, or just to keep yourself rolling.
रोलिंग
तो उसमें बस हमारा भी यही था कि ओके ये तो एक लिविंग paycheck by paycheck is not gonna work, and more so we got into home ownership early into our into our journey here in Canada. So we didn't want this liability to transfer to our kids. And a big picture इसमें ये था, we just wanted to be in control of just wanted to live the life of our dreams. So immigrants जब यहाँ आते हैं, they come here with a dream. वो dream होता है कि to find a better life for themselves and for their kids. But the reality is different here. It's challenging to survive in this in this part of the world, especially when you don't have the right kind of credentials or even local experience. No matter how much experience you are in other part of the world, it's natural. If you move continents, it's always challenging. It's a new culture, and it's a new environment. Everything is new to you.
स्पेशली बच्चों के साथ जो मूव करते हैं उनके लिए तो इट्स अ वेरी चैलेंजिंग थिंग, राइट? आपने बच्चों के साथ मूव किया है ना यहाँ पर?
जी, right. Yeah. So even though I was able to find work, Amna started to do her work. We were able to get into home ownership. Still, we felt like we are not settled, and we felt like we want to go back to where we came from, because we life was easy, and we were happier there. But again, for a long-term future of our kids, we made that call and moved here. So for this reason, we just wanted to do something more, but we didn't know what is it. तो उसमें हम एक जो ओल्ड हमारा जो ट्रेडिशनल रूट है वो हम ले रहे थे कि आमना जो है कॉलेज के कोर्सेज ले रही थी, उसने एचआर के कोर्सेज लिए, कुछ समझ नहीं आया, अर्ली चाइल्डहुड स्टार्ट कर लिया. मैंने जो है अपने कोर्सेज कुछ लेने शुरू कर लिए डेटा साइंस के, जस्ट टू अपस्किल माई सेल्फ सो आई कैन फाइंड हायर पेइंग जॉब्स. तो ये ट्रेडिशनल रूट है कि आप कॉलेज जाओ, यूनिवर्सिटी जाओ एज एन इमिग्रेंट, वहां पे 2 साल 3 साल पढ़ो, उसके बाद जो है आप एक अभी जो जॉब कर रहे हो उससे 5,000 10,000 की ज्यादा जो आपको जॉब मिल जाएगी, बट इट विल टेक यू लाइक 3-4 years to do that. Or
and I would like to you to compare here within 1 year.
Exactly. But when we found that, we didn't really know, but we just got into it. Or जब the moment we जैसे किया हमने, we realized that there's a huge potential to make kind of income, that you don't have to go that old route कि आपको जो है, जैसे हम उर्दू में कहते हैं कि रगड़ा नहीं खाना आपको वहां पे जो है. So it's a kind of a shortcut, it's a real and genuine shortcut. तो आमना ने अपने कोर्सेज छोड़ दिए, मैंने अपने कोर्सेज, मेरा वो सर्टिफिकेट था, मैंने 4 कोर्सेज किए, 2 कोर्सेज अभी वहां पे पिछले जब से हमने बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया. मेरा दिल नहीं कर रहा है वापस जाके, and I was very passionate about that before, but now that I see that okay, I don't have to go that old difficult route. There's another way, there's a new way, it's a new world. There are new possibilities. It's just a matter of opening yourself to those possibilities.
We all have been into the same boat na. We come from back home, and then we upgrade ourselves, and then वही रगड़ा खाते हैं, और 4 साल 5 साल बाद आप जो है ना उस जगह पे पहुंचते हैं, and then फिर वो prices high होना शुरू हो जाती है. The moment you start earning more, the prices is high. So it's very, very true. Okay, this is the shortest way right now, online business. जिसको build करने में, I think, good 1 year में you start getting good result.
इसमें बहुत सारी रिसर्च हो चुकी है. इवन इन द अगेन बड़ा चैलेंज ये होता है आपने एक बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना कि आपका कोई प्रीवियस एक्सपीरियंस है या नहीं है. ब्रिक एंड मॉर्टर बिजनेस में सबसे पहले तो आपको बहुत इन्वेस्टमेंट चाहिए, हैवी इन्वेस्टमेंट, वो सबके पास नहीं होता. फिर आपको उस डोमेन में एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए. तो वो एक्सपीरियंस अगर किसी के पास पैसे हैं भी तो जरूरी नहीं कि एक्सपीरियंस हो, ठीक है. So there is a huge risk of going into a business, a brick and mortar business, but with this online business इसमें ये है कि there is no huge upfront cost. It's something that everyone can afford.
Yes.
और उसमें ये है कि एक्सपीरियंस भी आपका जरूरी नहीं है. मेरा कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था, आमना का कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था, किसी भी बिजनेस का एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था. हमने बिजनेस पढ़ी जरूर हुई है, लेकिन हमें कोई बिजनेस का एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है. और ना ही सोशल मीडिया का हमारा एक्सपीरियंस है। मेरी आप प्रोफाइल देख लें, कोई पिछले 15 सालों में शायद मैंने 15 पोस्टें उस पर की होंगी अपनी तस्वीर
अभी भी वो आपकी पिक्चर लेने में मुझे बड़ी मुश्किल हुई कि मुझे ढूंढ के कहीं से निकालनी पड़ी आपकी पिक्चर।
जी। तो आमना थोड़ी एक्टिव थी, लेकिन ये था कि इतना ज्यादा नहीं था, बस ये कि फ्रेंड्स के साथ जो है गपशप और थोड़ा पॉलिटिकल जो है वो जो भी था उनका वो करती थी। इसके अलावा हमारा कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था। तो वी जस्ट लर्न समथिंग, वी जस्ट looked at it, we just thought कि इसके अंदर बहुत ज्यादा पोटेंशियल है to generate a decent income। तो हमें ये कि वो बिजनेस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से जो है उसका कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छा लगा, we just jumped into it।
Alhamdulillah. And you saw the result. So, Nakilla, you told me that you tried different businesses, okay? And right before this business, you were in some ebook thingy and you paid $900. So when you compare the model, what we are providing people, so how is it like to? What were you getting in that business and what you got in this business?
So I have done makeup business. I have done ebook business. I have done even candle and stuff business. I have done a lot of businesses through the Facebook. The one thing that it really why I got successful in the digital business, because the training that we have. With other businesses, when one thing that about other businesses, you have to buy the full package before you start. But with this business, with digital business, we are just like, first we will watch the webinar. We have steps. The second step, we will go on a trial time. Time that is 30 days. We pay $149 before we make the big decision that either if this business is for us or not. Now, with other businesses, it is just you have to buy the full package before you start. And when you get the package, even though that I went forward and I did it, there is no other mentor, coach, or training available to you.
Very valid and good point. I have heard so many times this thing.
Yeah, to guide you to guide you step by step that how you're gonna be set.
Nakilla, we can't hear you.
Sorry, I put mute. Another thing that with other businesses to compare with digital business, that you have to do like so many different ways. You have to go do like a home parties or Facebook parties and stuff to bring people, and you have to sell. With digital business, we are not selling anything. With other businesses, we are we have to sell product, certain match of product that we will stay at the same level. With this business, once we hit like a higher rank, we never go back down. With the makeup, with the candle, with any other businesses, you have to sell like certain amount every.
So there's a sales quotas and sales target. What you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah. This is the difference. And especially we are all in the digital business. The way that the training is right now there, it's a step-by-step video training, and you don't need to struggle. And also mentor coaches always available to guide you that the mistakes that they have done, they don't want the people that they're joining, they do it. And another thing that the best part about digital business, that it is global and you can do anywhere. With the other businesses, it's not global. It's maximum, it's US and Canada. It's not in Europe. It's not in Asia or anywhere. That's why I think one of the best business model out there, it works for thousand people. And if
it's all over the world, and we have people from pretty much everywhere, and every time we have a new affiliate, and every time I get an email, you have a new reach from Pakistan or Ireland or something like that. I'm like, wow, this is expanding, the business expanding all over the world. So that's very good to know. And
and for me, the business, what brought in my own self, like literally you guys know my story, that how how much I was struggling before I joined this business. Like I first of all, I had an issue with my health. I had a rheumatoid arthritis severely that I couldn't even lift my own cup of coffee. But when I stayed home and I joined the business, I was still for a few months, I was very sick, but I take care of myself. And then in August, I quit my full-time job fully. And then in September, as you guys all know, like I'm very proud what I have done in my life because of digital business. I left my 20 years of toxic marriage. Like I left my husband after 20 years. I made that decision to free myself and my kids. He's not bad guy, but it wasn't, we weren't happy, why we should stay in a place that it wasn't happy place for me.
The only thing, the only reason you were compromising because you were not financially
stable
strong enough. Yes, stable.
I wasn't. That's why it was very like hard. If you when women are not secure financially, they cannot do anything. I know the experience, I know the feeling, and I know how it feels when you're not financially secure and you're gonna go to every single day the same miserable life. But with this business, Alhamdulillah, God bless the founder, God bless you, Tehmina, Raza, Amna, and Maria, and whoever is in this business, God bless them, because of this business right now, I am in a very good, a good part of my life. And literally, I was taking 13 pills a day.
Wow.
Until September, when I left my stress life, I stopped all my medication.
That's a huge part. Exactly. When you are going 9 to 5, like you were actually 10 hours a day, you're going to work. So you are ignoring your health. And then at the end of the day, you are not saving. At the end of it, you're compromising your life, your health, your family, everything. So yeah, if you're making good 100,000 and above per year, that's pretty much, I don't know who makes it. I mean, it's very hard.
Also, sorry, I have many list of to put added. And for the second, thing, the biggest thing that for me, I am from Afghanistan, and our language, we never learned English in back home. It was literally even with grade 12, we were learning. This is ruler, this is teacher. It wasn't. It's very, very, very simple words we learned. When I came here, my my English is like I can speak. Even with my speaking, you guys can see I say past to the present, present to past. But with my writing, I have a horrible writing. But but I still successful in this business. You don't need to have a perfect writing or perfect business background or perfect education about the business. That's why this is a blessing for myself that I joined.
Thank you, Nakilla, and so many good points that she made, that you don't need an actual fancy background and very very good qualification to do this business because of the training that we provide. No matter which background you're coming from, you're going to end up having a training step by step, and you have to follow that to run it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your all the sharing that it's very personal, it's very touching, but it's at the same time, it's very important to give those information for people who are at the same level of like in the life, if they're having the same issues, so how this business can help them. And Tehmina, sometimes बहुत सारे लोग, I know I have been doing it for 2.5 years now, हर कोई ये पूछता है कि भाई क्यों पे करे 149, आप क्यों नहीं बता रहे हमको? तो ये क्यों नहीं बता रहे का जवाब जो है ना, मैंने तहमीना से लेना है कि क्यों नहीं बता रहे हम?
You know what? First and foremost, हम क्यों मांगते हैं ये 149, right? So
Yes.
That is most important. And जब भी हम कोई चीज की प्राइस रखते हैं ना, उसके लिए हमको मिलता क्या है, वो बहुत जरूरी होता है, right? ऐसे नहीं कि हम बस बोल रहे हैं कि ऐसे पैसे दे दो. If you heard what Nakilla said right in the beginning, one of the programs जिसमें वो interested थी e-book का, उन्होंने $900 लिए थे, $900 with only 14 days return policy. Okay, with ours द फर्स्ट स्टेप इज फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट फ्री। सबसे पहले तो वर्कशॉप रहती है जिसके लिए लोग रजिस्टर करते हैं। उसके बाद अगर उनको इंटरेस्ट रहता है जो हम ऑफर कर रहे हैं उसमें और ज्यादा जानने के लिए वो 149 देते हैं जो 30 डेज में रिफंडेबल है। एक पूरा महीना मिलता है आपको। द रीजन वी डू दैट इज बिकॉज हमारा जो बिजनेस मॉडल है एक तो बहुत ही यूनिक है और बहुत लोग इंटरेस्टेड भी होते हैं। ज्यादातर लोग आजकल ऑनलाइन बिजनेस की तरफ आ रहे हैं, तो उनको जब हमारे लिए जब वो लोग मैसेज करते रहते हैं ना, हमें नहीं पता होता कि कौन सीरियस है कौन ऐसे ही कर रहे हैं। काफी बार ऐसे होता है, लोग ऐसे ही टाइम पास के लिए कर
टाइम पास।
तो इट्स अ वे फॉर अस ये जानने के लिए कि बंदा एक्चुअली सीरियस है कि नहीं, बिकॉज इट्स अ सीरियस बिजनेस जो हम ऑफर कर रहे हैं। सबसे पहली बात तो जब 149 देता है तब हमको पता रहता है कि ठीक है ये सीरियसली एक बिजनेस ढूंढ रहे हैं, ये नहीं कि हर चीज को ऐसे ही
वेरी गुड पॉइंट है मीना कि हमें तो इतने मैसेजेस आते हैं ऑन फेसबुक मैसेंजर कि व्हाट इट इज एंड देन हम उनको कुछ बता रहे होते हैं, देन 2 हफ्ते तक कोई जवाब नहीं आता उनका। तो आई नो if you're curious then you will get back to me.
Yeah, yes. And if they're serious then वो 149 देंगे because there is no risk on it, right? एक पूरा महीना मिलता है उनको रिफंड भी मिलने के लिए अगर वो अपना माइंड चेंज करते हैं। बट जब वो 149 देते हैं उसके बाद हम उनको ज्यादा डिटेल्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन देते हैं हमारे बिजनेस के बारे में, बिकॉज जिस कंपनी के साथ हम एफिलिएटेड हैं उनका एक तो बिजनेस मॉडल भी कॉपीराइटेड है। वी डोंट वांट टू शेयर इट विद एवरीवन एंड ऑलमोस्ट 3 घंटे के वीडियोस रहते हैं, तो हम वो हर एक को नहीं भेज सकते। वी नीड कि आपकी तरफ से भी थोड़ा ये कमिटमेंट हो कि चलो हम 149 दे रहे हैं तब हम आपको बाकी का इन्फॉर्मेशन। यस, वो एक तरह से इट्स अ नाइस वे ऑफ डूइंग इट इज वी स्क्रीन द पीपल, राइट? तो उस हिसाब से फिर वो आराम से आप बैठ के देखें वो चीजों को। और जब कोई बंदा डिसाइड करता है कि ठीक है हमको रिफंड नहीं करना, हमको ये बिजनेस करना है, वो 149 से ही हम आपका वेबसाइट बनाते हैं, हम आपको 24/7 ट्रेनिंग साइट का एक्सेस देते हैं। वो वन टाइम फी है 149। एंड अगर किसी ने कभी बिजनेस का सोचा भी है, देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड एन ईमेल कैंपेन, एन ऑटोमेटेड कैंपेन, जिसमें जो भी लीड वेबिनार के लिए रजिस्टर होते हैं हमारे वेबसाइट पे उनको रिमाइंडर्स जाते हैं ऑटोमेटेड। हम नहीं बैठ के भेजते हैं बिकॉज हमको तो वी गेट हंड्रेड्स ऑफ लीड्स, राइट? So you get access to an automated campaign, an email campaign for that 149 fee. So there is a lot that you get. There is a lot of value to that 149. But if somebody is not interested, वो refund भी करा सकते हैं. So that's why we go through that process. We cannot tell you, and one of your questions is why can't you tell me everything before, is because as I said it's almost 3 hours of information that we provide. हम कहाँ बैठ के ना, I'm sure ना तुम्हारे पास वक्त है, मेरे तो 4 बच्चे भी नहीं है तो आप लोग ऐसे वक्त नहीं है कि बैठ के लोगों को समझाए। और वो नहीं कि हम एक बंदे को समझाते, इतने लोग हैं जो रीच आउट।
एग्जैक्टली, मैं यही जवाब देती हूँ कि आप you are thinking that you are the only one talking to me, ठीक है? So if I have 3 hours or 2 hours actually explaining, that's fine. लेकिन जब मेरा बिजनेस बढ़ता है और मैं अमेरिका में भी एड चला रही हूँ, मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भी चला रही हूँ, and I have 100 of people asking me what it is, this is not humanly possible for me to accommodate everyone or entertain everyone. So it's a way for me कि easy है मेरे लिए भी कि मैंने ये पैकेज भेज दिया, अब आप देखते रहें अपने कंफर्टेबल टाइम में, जब आपके पास टाइम हो आप वो पैकेज देखो, समझो, and then there's a process that आप कोचिंग कॉल बुक कराएं and then you go from there. Very good answer, Tehmina. And
we were able to put our ad in front of someone sitting in a different continent in Australia and New Zealand, watching our ad and then reaching out to us. We don't know anyone, so they reach out to us. They ask for information. We give them information. We don't chase them, and if they want to start, they start. If they don't want to start, that's their call.
Exactly. और वो वही बात है कि सीरियस होंगे so they'll get more information, and once they pay 149, the amount of information and our compensation plan and our model is actually very strong कि refund जो है वो हमारे पास कोई अलग ही सा कोई रीजन होता है तो ये बेचारा नहीं कर पाता, वरना तो ये है कि everybody likes it. It's not that they don't refund, they do refund, but from my experience refunded जो होते हैं वो दोबारा आ जाते हैं वो कहते हैं यार now we are ready. So there could be a personal reason that they didn't start something new, but they always come back because we are here on our pages. We are here. We are sending them information. We're not going anywhere. They can research as much as they want. Company का भी नाम पता लग जाता है, company का model भी पता लग जाता है, everything, and then they have been added into the private group. वहाँ से भी लोगों से सारी information लेते हैं. So we're not hiding anything. By paying 149, you'll just explore more. That's all it is.
I just want to say कि another thing जो authenticity जो हमारी होती है कि अगर लोग हमारे खुद के lives भी देखने जाएं या हमारे बारे में भी देखने जाएं, हमारा खुद का पेज मेरा तो almost 2 साल पुराना है, तुम्हारा तो उससे ज्यादा पुराना है. तो we are here. हमारा हम जो बोल रहे थे वो तब भी यही बोल रहे थे, अब भी यही बोल रहे हैं. True. That has been there. And हम जो बात कर रहे हैं, like अगर हमारे if we would not have been authentic, अभी तक we would have stopped. लोग बहुत fads आते हैं, बहुत लोग बहुत चीजें promote करते हैं, फिर छुप जाते हैं, गुल हो जाते हैं, things like that. We have been consistently there.
True. Yeah. क्योंकि वो जो selling businesses होते हैं ना, the Nakilla was telling, selling businesses में ये चक्कर होता है कि if you are not reaching that point, you get disappointed and you get I mean आपका rank कम हो जाता है, whatever they call the term in it, but in our business there is no such thing. तो वो ऐसे कुछ नहीं है कि आपने कोई target claim नहीं किया तो अब इस महीने आप ऐसे हो गए, अगले महीने आप ऐसे हो गए. This is very stressful, to be very honest, with 4 kids. मुझे stress नहीं लेना था. The only reason I started this business because I wanted to have a freedom कि मुझे जो करना है वो मुझे करना है. Whether I make less money or more money doesn't matter. I don't want someone to boss around. और I just don't want कि ऐसा ये guideline. अभी ये हमारा अपना business है. We are entrepreneur. We're doing it in our own way. Some people like to do live. Some people don't like to do live. Some people like to run ads, or some people just doing the warm market. So the marketing part हमारे पास है. बाकी और versatile लोग आते हैं. Some people हम लोग देख के हैरान होते हैं कि they are very very good. उनके पास different ideas हैं. वो different तरीके से marketing कर रहे हैं.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's very very unique business, and that's pretty much it for tonight. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, thank you so much. Bye. Good night, everyone.